Cold hard Cam, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. God fucking damn. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Like, I feel like the man in the relationship, and it gives me the ick, like, genuinely.
You feel like a man? All right, let's box. Like, I don't know, put the gloves on. Any man that would subject himself to something like this, I don't care if it's a skit, I don't care if it's real or fake, bro. I promise you right now, that relationship is not going far.
I can't believe I'm hanging out with someone who, like, is scared to kiss me. I was like, is he gay? Like,
What's good with y'all?
Oh
It's your boy
hell
Cameron
no.
Video Straight Like That coming down below 20.
Okay, the first one, that's like, eh. Second one, yeah, calling the nigga gay, bro, testing you. Nah, that's gotta be like a clip farm or something.
In the next one, make sure that y'all like that video, man, and comment for the algorithm. And let's go ahead and get into the
About digital
video. So check
quality,
this
my
out,
boy.
man. Today we're reacting to this dude. His name is Alex Eubanks or something like that. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him.
Yeah, very, very popular fitness influencer. I don't know too much about this relationship. I've seen something about this relationship, but I don't remember anything
think
about it.
he's like a bodybuilder or something like that, bro. And I came across this video on Twitter, and I just had to break this down for y'all, bro, because there is no way I would ever wish this on my worst enemy, bro. I promise
Okay.
you, it's bad, bro. I already
Is
kind of
it?
skimmed through the video one time, bro, but I gotta show y'all this, man, because I ain't gonna lie, me personally, after what she doing, she would have had to catch the, you know what I'm saying, the Chris Breezes. She might have had to, I don't know, me personally. Now, before we even get into this video, mind you, these two are engaged, bro. Y'all see it in the top right corner right here. Y'all see it? Y'all peep that? They are engaged, bro. He is on one kneesy. All right, let's go ahead and get
Alright.
into it, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is some diabolical
We
stuff.
are going up a gondola. I'm actually terrified. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not good at heights. I became a bitch after I turned 20 years old. You need to calm me down. I'm such a pussy, dude. Holy shit.
Okay, this is something that you'd never do as a man. You know what I'm saying? You can be yourself around your woman, but dehumanizing yourself, making yourself seem less of what you are, is crazy as fuck to do as a man. I wouldn't expect that from somebody like Alex Eubank. I'd expect that from like a cornball. Not that I'm saying that he is a cornball for doing that, because he's definitely not, but you definitely shouldn't be doing this because you're talking down on yourself, making yourself seem less than of what you actually are. Why would you do that?
Why do you look like you're miserable? Huh?
because you make me feel
Now, first of all, bro, that self-deprecating humor, bro.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
not funny.
You
That
gotta
makes you
use
look
that
weak as fuck.
sparingly, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You can't be having that negative mindset about you. But let's keep going.
Huh?
because you make me feel like the man.
Why?
You made me get the tickets. You made me talk to the agent because you didn't want to ask which line it was. We're staying in my house. And then you're like, I don't want to go up. I have anxiety. Like, I feel like the fucking man in the relationship. And
Okay. I wouldn't say she's necessarily wrong. I will say she's wrong for bringing this up on camera, knowing that I don't know why he proceeded to post this, but she is wrong for bringing up their relationship problems on camera. I'm not gonna lie, making her go get the tickets is a little crazy because you have anxiety as a man. I think that's a little crazy, but hey, you're rich, you got a perfect body, you got motion, you can do as you please, I guess. But yeah, that's a little crazy, bro. I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with that though. Cold Heart Cam here paused it in the intro and talked about how he get Chris Breezy with her for talking like that, but I don't see anything wrong with that particularly.
it gives me the ick, like, genuinely.
Now, see, he laughing
There's nothing
because he
wrong.
think that she just joking around.
She's
But
not.
I
That's a
promise
turn
you
off for
right
her.
now, my nigga, that was the real her.
Right.
That is the real her, bro. You can sit here, oh, she's not joking, my guy. It's genuinely over. She talking about that gave you the ick. Let's go over that again, bro. Let's go over that again because let's break down everything she said. Peep game, fellas. Check this out. She said, made
You made
me
me
get the
talk to the
tickets.
agent because you didn't want to
Right.
ask which line it was. We're staying in my house.
Goddamn.
And then you're like, I don't want to go up. I have anxiety. Like, I feel like the fucking man in the relationship, and it gives me the ick, like,
That's three
genuinely.
different things. I think that's perfectly fine to bring up. If I'm with a girl and she's doing masculine shit and I have to point out all three masculine things that she's doing, that shit's turning me off. And then I'm openly communicating to her like, "Hey, you're turning me off by doing this," and she's just laughing it off like, "Nah, I think I'm finna leave you." But also, they've been together for a while, so you already know how this man operates. So why are you even complaining? If he has anxiety and he made you go get the tickets, all this stuff, I'm sure this isn't the first instance that something of this has happened.
Bro, this is how a woman that's engaged is talking.
Hey, this nigga Alex Eubank low key looks like the Golden Knight from Clash Royale. Hey, that's one of my favorite cards, by the way.
I ain't even
I
gonna
haven't
lie
played it
to
in a
you,
while.
bro. It might, bro. Me personally, what the fuck are you talking about? And you can get up off this gondola right now.
She's not even wrong though
You feel me?
for
Nobody
expressing how she
knows you,
feels.
bro. This dude, he's the influencer. Nobody knows you except for me. Don't get an ego now. Don't get an ego now. Now let's be 100. Let's keep it 100. There is a level when you in a relationship. There is a level of traditionalism, right? You know what I'm saying? As a man, you supposed to. It's certain things that you're supposed to do. So I understand. You know what I mean? Like if he's
Okay.
really being a feminine dude, I get it. I get it. If you get the ick, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's expected if he's acting a certain type of way. However, there's two issues. There's two issues, right? If you're expecting him to do things and you are not reciprocating, or if you're expecting him to do things that are, that only benefit you, and then you call him out his name and say he's not a man for that, now it's like, okay, you using that.
Okay, well, I think they should have addressed that beforehand. She already knows how he operates, so eh. But you don't have to reciprocate something in a relationship in order to re get that back. They should have had expectations already laid out before getting married, though. So I will put that more towards her, but I do think that is a little crazy, that you got anxiety, so you're making her go do something as a man, especially with the way that you're built, my nigga. Like the influence that you have, my nigga, I think that's a little crazy. If anything, you should be more confident. But you should be the most confident nigga everywhere you go. Goddamn.
To your
Especially with your
advantage. You're
pockets.
taking advantage. That's number one. And number two, the fact that you coming on camera and you speaking out of term like this,
Yeah,
my
bringing that
nigga.
on camera once again is a
Yo,
little crazy.
Beyonce speaking like this in public? Oh no, bruh. No, 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 no. Y'all supposed to be a united front. Y'all supposed to be together. I don't care. Y'all could be fighting, having the worst fight, but on camera in front of other people, y'all better seem like it's the most perfect relationship ever because she's showing signs of unhappiness. She want another dude to swoop in, bruh. This is the type of
Already
girl
is
that wants
crazy.
to cheat. I promise you, bruh. She has the cheater spirit. She has the spirit of a cheater, bro. This is some crazy shit, bro.
You still love me though? Probably maybe have
And
a kid
then
by
like here's the problem. Like she called him out, and the problem is I could tell he has a scarcity ass mindset, bro. He believes that this is the best that he can get. He is desperate to keep
Mm-mm.
this
No,
woman
he's not.
around. Look at her eyes, stone cold. She already done cheated mentally.
Nah, this nigga mentally. Nah, bro. Okay, well, this nigga can for sure do better. Let's not lie. I don't know how tall he is, but he's got everything other than height. I don't know about down there, but aside from height and inches in certain areas, he's maxed out every area of his life. So I'm sure he could definitely do better. I think he stays in Miami too.
I ain't gonna put that on her. Maybe she ain't do it physically, but she already done checked out mentally. And he's talking about, do you still love me though? I promise you, he looked for validation. And that's what I be saying, bro. A lot of these dudes be emotional. So I ain't gonna lie, it's both parties' fault. Cause on one hand, I can see what she's saying. He do kind of give off these desperate feminine vibes, bro. Alex Eubank, it's
Yeah.
time for you to turn up, my guy. You don't have to be this desperate. Ain't you a bodybuilder, my dog? Come on, bro. You be injecting all type of tests into you. We know you not natty, bro. We know. We know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's the cycle. Maybe it's getting to your head. I don't know. Maybe you need to stop getting. Maybe you really do need to go
It's
natty.
interesting he's acting like this because he's actually on testosterone. Um, even though he was natural beforehand. He just started doing testosterone, I think, a little over a year ago. Yeah, he's definitely showing emotional attachment more so than her, and she's openly telling him, "Hey, I'm getting turned off by these three things." She shouldn't have brought it on camera. Once again, I'm not going to repeat that again. But she's not necessarily wrong for pointing that out. He is acting a little bit feminine. Well, all due respect, because I fuck with him. His bodybuilding shit, I fuck with that. But you are acting a little bit like asking her, "Do you still love me?" You're looking for validation when you're already in a relationship with her. It's a little and she kind of has like a fake smile on her face too. I wouldn't say she's cheating. I don't think she would cheat because if she would cheat, she wouldn't have. If she didn't care about this nigga, she wouldn't have brought up those 3 points that turned her off. I'm not gonna keep repeating that, but we'll proceed. Check.
You need to go natty or
Really
something like
dumb.
that, bro. But you got to turn up, bro. You can't be asking, do you still love me? Like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing here, dog? What are we doing? Do you still love me? Do you love me? Like, bro, you not no R&B singer, man. You don't have to be desperate for this woman. And on the other hand, she out here, she yapping. She yapping. She put all y'all business out there. She says she feels like the man. She says like she feels like the fucking man in the relationship. Those are her words, and she's been wanting to say that for a long time. You can tell that shit came from the soul, and she kind of played it
Yeah,
off
I
as
definitely do think there are other instances before that that made her want to say that. She probably mentioned it back then, we don't know. But also, Alex Eubank proceeded to post this. This doesn't look like a live stream. I'm not seeing any chat of some sort. He then decided that this was fine to post.
a joke. But look at her face. That's the face that you make when you try to play something off as a joke, but you really mean it. I ain't gonna lie, Alex Eubank. You might have to push her off that guy. I don't know.
Me though, probably maybe have a kid by then. Who knows? Have a little Timmy running around.
God. We saw each other like every day for 3 days, and he kissed me on our 4th time seeing each other. And I told myself on that 4th day, I was like, I can't believe I'm hanging out with someone who like is scared to kiss me. I was like, is he gay? Like, genuinely, I was like,
Bro,
Genuinely, god damn, nigga, fuck. Oh shit, nah, that shit hurt. That shit hurt. Genuinely, is he gay? God damn. 4th day? It took 4 days to kiss her? I'm not gonna lie, that is a little crazy, bro. But maybe because you mention his energy, he's not being more masculine. The woman, of course, she's mentioning that she was expecting him to go in and kiss, but she probably leaned in for the kiss instead on that 4th day. That's what I'm guessing. Damn. She really just tested you though. She really didn't need to say that shit on camera, bro. She really did not need to say that shit on camera. She's expressing like, damn, she's really venting to you. I really don't see this relationship lasting more than a year at most, and that's being generous. Like this bitch needs to be on a UDY test. This woman, let me correct myself. This woman needs to be on a UDY test because goddamn, that's
doesn't
crazy,
kiss
bro.
me, that's it. It's wraps.
Wait, now, that's a whole other clip. But now that's another thing too, right there, bruh.
The fuck is this
Girls be
nigga? What's
like,
going on
oh,
right now?
why ain't you make a move? Why ain't you make a move? First of all, do you know the era that we're living in right now? Do you know that do you know the general arc that the earth is in right now, bruh? If I make a move and I'm wrong, I'm incorrect, all of a sudden I'm labeled as a creep, I'm labeled as an XYZ, I'm labeled as you.
Nah, you're overthinking it. That's a poor mindset to have as a man, actually. Overthinking kissing a fucking girl. If she likes you, you wouldn't even had been around her for 4 different days. So what are we doing here, man? I wouldn't
You're
expect this
putting
with
all
cold
type
hard
of
candy,
labels
not
on me,
gonna
bro.
lie.
You a label maker. First of all, second of all, bro. So just because he ain't make a move on, just because a man ain't make a move on you, all of a sudden the man is fruity. Just because I ain't want to make a move, huh? What kind of sense do that make? You
Right.
see what I'm?
Nigga wouldn't have been around you on 4 different days with both of y'all just alone if the nigga wasn't attracted to you. Like, let's keep that a buck. She did test him. That was mad disrespectful, especially in front of the camera once again. Shit, yeah. I'm about to turn into flight, start handing out red flags in a minute, cause goddamn.
Talk about it's the ego. I can already tell what type of woman this is. She an egotistical woman. This woman is actually a parasite, bro. Like so Illuminati be saying, bro.
This
She's
nigga,
literally
I
a
was about
parasite,
to say, this nigga been sounding like so Illuminati this whole goddamn video, bro.
bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And she got the spirit of a cheater, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Like, his
You know what I'm
voice
saying? Oh, he
sounds,
wouldn't even kiss me on the third day or the fourth day. Is he genuinely? Oh, if he wouldn't have done it, yada yada. Now that's not as bad as the clip as the other one, bro. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I can already tell how she felt in a relationship, bro. I can already tell she's insufferable. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know how this dude got married to her. I ain't gonna lie, my opinion, she kind of insufferable. Me personally, bro. Oh, it's just a skit for the cameras. Any man that would subject himself to something like this, I don't care if it's a skit, I don't care if it's real or fake, bro. I promise you right now, that relationship is not going far. Things are about to end badly. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna walk in and it's gonna be a 6 or 7 foot, black dude going crazy on your fiance, bro. This is the type.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't like when niggas like fantasize about like a different nigga being in a picture, bro. I think that's a little weird, and I think that's one of the corniest things you can do. And I also kind of think that highlights an insecurity for you to point out something of another man to make him see more of this person, which is why she act out and cheat with this person because you're highlighting an insecurity. Like,
Type of vibes
I
is
don't like
given.
that. And I'm not
You know what I'm saying? I
necessarily
don't care.
saying he's pointing out his insecurities of being short because I don't know how tall he is. But I think that's a little weird how you just made up a scenario with a 7 foot black man with this woman. That's like the same as a white guy fantasizing about or just thinking about a big black man coming into the picture with a BBC fucking 20-incher, 10-incher to nav special, you know what I'm saying? Shit, Akasha's girl definitely knows. And just coming into the picture and then fantasizing about her leaving him with that because that's what he's insecure about. You
How
know
much
what
of
I'm
a
saying? Y'all know what I'm saying.
bodybuilder someone is, and I'm not trying to put shade on them, but I'm just saying people be thinking that certain dudes are masculine just because of the way that they look. But I promise you right now, the best way to tell if somebody's masculine is just in their character and the way that they act, bro. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the man he's giving all these desperate vibes. Listen, bro, you don't need her like that. I'm glad y'all found a relationship, but you don't need her, bro. You don't need her. You don't need her. Drop her off. Drop her off, bro. Literally, like get up out the car, dog. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he traditional. He love her. He want to have some kids. He was just talking about he want to have some little
Let me go get my charger because
Timmys. He want to have some little Timmys running around. And she over here, she ain't saying nothing about that. Oh yeah, the third day, the fourth day, I feel like the man in the relationship. Oh yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, it's over. It's over, bro. Let you do something like that to me. Let you say something like that to me. It's immediately I'm hitting you with the stiff arm. You getting out of oh, where you feel like the man in a relationship? You. You feel like a man? All right, let's box. Like, I don't know, put the gloves on. Come on, let's box. Nah, I'm playing. But nah, for real though. Me personally, I would never allow this. I would never wish this on my worst enemy. Because when you with a woman like this and you in that desperate scarcity mindset, I guarantee you it's a terrible mix. Egotistical woman and scarcity mindset, desperate man. Horrible mix. Horrible. You know what I'm saying? Terrible for the soul. And honestly, if the relationship not gonna end because clearly she's benefiting off of this man, making money and getting clout and all that type of stuff. So she not going nowhere. He not going nowhere because he's trapped mentally and emotionally.
I can see that.
This is just a bad recipe. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all today. Let me know what y'all think down in
All
the
right,
comments.
yeah, interesting. I'll just point it out since I'm ending the video now. Once again, it's not necessarily bad that she pointed out how she felt. It's just the fact that she did it on camera that's a little iffy. But